Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Eh, Alhamdulillah, Today, I will, mm, I will show how to putting two routers with two clients in two networks. So, in this occasion, I will use simulator. The name is PNetLab. So I will already turn on the PNet, and then I put into my browser the IP, and then I need the lab for this patient. So the benefit of routing, you can make the two network can communicate each other. Also, the client can communication with the other client from the other network. So I will show you first. You found the full robotic to use the terminals. I'm calling the 28 save. You will get to topic that you spawn again to PC or the client in the network recording or the network. And then you connect the recording one to the recording two. Then the internet one okay for the client use internet two, and then the one you use internet two. You set then you turn on to the work system. For make easier, we'll take a note for the IP address. This is 11.11.1 slash IP for the other internet one in top, and 11.11.11.2 slash 30. It's for the IP address. In the other one for the network in the top way. And then we make for our local client for the IP address. We use 10.10.10.1 slash 24. It put in L2, Ethernet 2, and then for the client 10.10.2 slash 24. This is for the client in the first network. Then I will make a note for the second network is 12.12.12.1 slash 24. It put in Ethernet 2 in the second network for the recording first. We duplicate making here. Edit the point 2 for the PC. I will explain for what is 11 the 11.11.11.1 slash 30 is for the IP address that make the the way of the top of two router can communicate because there's IP address that already have a way yeah, a way like you connect the encrypted to the PC for communication. The encrypted to the PC. Also, if you want to communicate, you must put the IP address for each internet. And first, we will configure the encrypted one. I open this cell I login perfectly. Do you want to see this as it says click and then for make easier for second different of the first encrypted first router and the second router, we will change the identity with the format system identity set name router one. This is for the router one, and then I will make two, and then after make the system identity, we add the IP address for the two uh two two type of the internet for the top way and the third way to the for the client and for communicate to the second router. So we add the IP address with the format with the address add address 11.11.11.1 /23, and we must include the interface. The face is Ethernet one to enter that you add more the IP address for the Ethernet to with the same format IP address add address 10.10.10.1/30. We must include the interface 2 for the Ethernet 2. After you configure the IP address, you look in the for make for make it the configure is right. You can see the your configure IP address configure in the IP address list with the format IP address print. You can see the your configuration for the two each. That will next for the configuration for the router 2, the same format that we already used for the first router. First, we change the name with the system entity set name and router, and then you add to IP address for the two interface of this and one and the two in the encrypted two, and with the format IP address add address 11.11.11.2/30 interface error one, and then you include the IP address for your local client IP address add address 12 yes 12. Before you configure the configuration the IP address, you must look to your topologies. Make sure your topologies and your configuration is correct. Continue to 12.12.12.2 5.1 slash 30 slash 24, and you add for the interface is either two. You also can see the IP address list with IP address print. Still configuration. Nah, the second uh, measures, we must check the connection of the two each two meters. So you can check the ping from router 2 ping to the router 1. Um, from router 1 you ping to the router 2, and from router 2 you ping to router 1. From router 2 ping 11.11.1. Make sure is running. This is the sign. The from router 2, the connection is already active from router 2 to the router 1. Now we check from the router 1 destination to the router 2. Make sure it's already running. Like you ping from the router 2 to the router 1. So you ping to 11.11.11.2. Yeah, this is already there. After the top way, the connection from the router 1 to the router 2 already active. Now you must what you must add IP route. For what the IP route is? IP route, it can make the our client can communicate communicate to the second client in the second network. And then it's same for the router 2. You must add the IP route or make the client from the router 2 can communicate to the client in the router 1. With the format, we start from the configuration IP route in the router 1 with the format IP route at destination. The destination you take to the sorry. Make easier to see. For the destination, you take we configure the router 1. For the IP route, the destination address to add the local IP of router 2. It will be our destination. So you write 12.12.0/4. Why 0? Because if we put the specific IP like 12.12.2, it just can communicate to the cannot communicate to the client because you didn't add the 12.1. If you didn't add, you cannot communicate with the 12.2 because there is no route to or no way to communicate from the local address to the router 2. So I will include the network destination address. After that, you input the gateway. Now this gateway is the IP address that already connect to the first router. I mean, uh, you can see from the topology, router one is firstly connected to the router two. So if you add the IP route for communicate the from router one to the local IP address router two, you must add the destination of the root IP address under one router two. So that way you put 11.11.11.2 and you enter. To see the figure, you can see in the IP root period, same as the IP address. You can see there is a sign like ADC and AR. ADC, it means active dynamic connector. This is already configured by dynamic because when we configure the IP for the our local and for the way the first port to from the top way from the router one, it's already make with dynamically the root of it. Then we make a route for communicate to the router two to the second network. You can see the AS active static. Why static? Because we add it with manual. Then second, you configure the IP route in the router two same as the router one. IP route at destination. You add the local address, the local network from the router one to become your IP route destination from the 10.10.10.0/24, and then the gateway you use the 11.1. You just switch switch the position. If you configure the router one, the gateway is 11.2. If you configure router two, the gateway is 11.1. Put 11.11.11.1. Okay. You want to see IP route print. Like you same, right? That is AS and ADC active dynamic connected and active static. After like this, after this configure, we check the way from the router one. We test ping. We send a message of ECMP ICMP to the local address, local network from the router 2. So we press ping to the 12.12.12.2. Why this stamp? Oh yeah. See. Typing root print already and why from router 2 it testing to the local. Oh yeah, sorry. To the local from the router 1 we ping to the 12.1. Why the before we the what the first we ping to the 12.2 it time out because 12.2 is the IP of the PC. Why time out? Because the PC we didn't we not configure the IP address tab. It does a ping to the local address in the because the router to 12.12.12.1 already running, already connected to the net. If like this, it give a sign that if you want to ping to the PC, it should already connected because you already connected to the 12.1. Then second, and then for that you do the same thing from the router 2, you ping to the 10.1. Ping 10.10.10.1 already running. The explanation is same, I think. And then after that, we configure the IP address in the PC for the first PC in the router 1, the local address. We open. Sorry. We make this here. The first PC. We add the IP address of 10.10.10.2/20. Get the format IP 10.10.10.2/24, and the gateway you take from the 10.10.1 because the traffic, if you send a message from the PC, the package will get out from the 10.1 and then continue to the 11.1, then continue to the 12.1, and the package is arrived at the destination. Way 10.10.10.1. That test ping to the gateway 10.10.10.1 already running for the second PC. For the second PC, you add the IP address from 12.2 and then the gateway 12.1 with the same format from the first PC. IP 12.12.12.1/.2/24. The gateway is 12.12.12.1. Enter. You enter ticket address. After that, you type a ping to the gateway 12.12.12.1. It's already connected. If already connected. For the last paths, we test ping from the first PC to the second PC. But for that, we must test the ping from the first PC to the 11.2 to make sure the way can use for the traffic package from the PC. Yes, ping 11.11.11.2 already. Then do the same thing for the second PC. Ping 11.11.11.1 already. And then for the last that we test the ping from test ping test what test we send a message of ICMP to the from the PC1 with the IP address 10.2 to the destination of PC in the second network with the IP address 12 point. So we test ping from the first PC first. From the first PC, we ping first 12.12.12.2. It's already well, if the first PC can communicate to the second PC, um, it's give a sign that the second PC should can communicate to the first PC as ping 10.10.10.2. It's already connected to. From this lesson, from this location, you can see if there is from this topology you can see there is uh two types of network. There is 10 point there is 10.10 network and there is 12.12 network. Uh, for make the both of the network can communicate each other, we need we need the we need the routing method or take the easier for the root for the device can communicate each other uh, with each other, but they have a different network. Like you can see from the topologies. The second network with have 12.12 and the first network have 10.12, 10.10. So you must see the root. Root. If you didn't add the IP root or like a root for routing the two network, you cannot make the first network can communicate to the second network. Cannot because there is no rule of the routing. Yeah, maybe that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.